Good morning, Narcís. Nice to see you again.
Good morning.
I guess you mentioned it there, didn't you? We'll start with your reaction to the club announcing that Neil Warnock will be returning as manager. What are your thoughts on that, please?
Very, very excited. Very excited to work with one legend of the club like Neil and Ronnie. So I'm really expecting to get to know them this Thursday to arrive and to start to working with them. And I am very happy. I'm very happy because it's the thing that I think that the club needs now. And I am really excited to get to know them and to start to work with them. And yeah, and to help from my role as well and to try to achieve the target of the season.
I was going to say it's a short-term appointment, but in terms of now till the end of the season, does it feel it's the stability that the club needs?
100%, 100%. Yeah. And above all, we knew, no, that was going to be interim job, so doesn't change anything. And I really think that this is what the club needs right now, and I am just happy for that. So I think that we are closer to achieve our target with two men like them with this experience and such a big curriculum. So I think that is the best. We'll see what happens on Thursday. We will start a new adventure. But before that, we have a game on Wednesday. We'll have a game tomorrow that we have to compete very well, and we have to be very conscious about that. And my job now and my responsibility is to prepare well the team for that game tomorrow, which is the thing that we are doing. And I will be very happy to give a present to the new manager if we can, with the 3 points.
In your opinion, what do Neil and Ronnie need to do to this squad to help it achieve the target that you mentioned?
They know better than me, 100%. They have a long career. They know very well football. They know the game. 100% they know the players as well. Obviously, I'm going to give my opinion when they ask, because I have been here all the season and I can help. But they know better than me, and they know better than all the people, because the curriculum and the experience is very big. It's very big. And I think that they are going to give exactly what we need. So obviously all the other ones, the people of the club, we're going to try to help them as much as we can with all the information that we can give.
But based on the squad, what will your message be when Neil and Ronnie get here on Thursday? What will you say to them about the group of players they're about to inherit?
I think you know what I think. I think that the players are good, that the players are great. The attitude of the team is unbelievable. So I told the players yesterday, we have to keep going. We have to believe on ourselves. There are lots of games to come still, and we can do it. We can do it 100%. We can do it. But we have to believe on ourselves and our levels of confidence. We have to look after it, because at the end, the mind can play games with you. So we have to try to be strong, have character, have personality. And the other day we couldn't achieve the result we want, but there is another game tomorrow and we have to go again, and we cannot feel sorry for ourselves. So I think that there is a squad for doing and for achieving the thing that we want to do.
We'll come on to the footballing side in just a moment, but just lastly on Neil, obviously fondly remembered by Huddersfield Town fans for his spell here almost 30 years ago now. But what do you know of him? Because as you're quite right, he's a bit of a legend when it comes to English football.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, I am not the man that knows more or lots of things about the English culture, but obviously I know about Neil. I know that he's a legend, as well about Ronnie, and I've been listening lots of conversations, and everyone speaks very highly of them. And yeah, I'm just excited to get to know them, to spend time with them, and to learn as much as I can. Because for me, as a young coach, it's a big opportunity to learn things and to be next to them, and yeah, and to be part of that. That is at the end what I want. But above all, from the individual point of view as well, I am looking forward to grow, to learn, and I can achieve that staying with people like them. So very, very, very happy.
For you, Narcís, as well, you maybe alluded to it there. We've seen Carlos leave, we've seen Danny leave, we've seen Mark leave. Throughout all of this, you've stayed at the club. You've told us why you've stayed at the club on each occasion. Do you still want to stay at the club given this extra change now?
Yeah, 100%. Nothing changes for me because at the end, as I said the other day, the commitment with the club is there. I wanted to stay this season because of what happened last season. I couldn't leave. I explained very well this. I'm not going to repeat that. And I really need to stay here till the end of the season to put the things right, you know. So I want Huddersfield to stay in Championship. I want to work for Huddersfield. I want to help. And I am really happy here. So as long as the club wants me here, I'm going to stay. If one day the club doesn't want me here, obviously, I'm going to respect the decision and I'm going to leave.
And does that for you extend beyond this season and into next season?
Yeah, but look, at the end of the day, I cannot be looking at the future, you know. It's one thing that I don't like. I am just focused about the Stoke now, about the training that we have to do today that has to be perfect. Then tomorrow the things has to go great as well. And I'm going to try to control the things I can control. But then in the near future, obviously, there are these 3 months that we have to compete, we have to get points. And apart from that, now with this extra that Neil and Ronnie can give to the team that I am looking forward to learn as well, you know, from the individual point of view, apart from the collective objective and target that we have, all of us.
What's been the message from you and your staff since Saturday? Obviously, disappointment against Wigan and another big game tomorrow.
The sun always shines. So at the end, we lost the game. Obviously, disappointed. Me, the first one after the game, everyone emotional. This is what it is. This is how we have to live football as well. But the next day, we have to go again. So I told the players, don't feel sorry for yourself because I'm not doing that. I'm going to Stoke to win the game. I want to win the game, and we have to prepare well the game. If we spend time feeling sorry for ourselves, we're just going to be far away from the target that we have. So be men, go to the pitch on Wednesday, character and personality to do what we want to do. And we are going to review very well the game. We are going to try to improve things. We know that it's not too much time, but we don't need the time. Just video can give us the solutions that we want for the next game. And be men, and let's go to the pitch to play with bravery again, with courage, to try to do things as much well as I can. But we have to be strong. So there is not another way.
What when you speak of improvements, what have you tried to drill into the players to improve between Wigan and tomorrow?
From the minute 1 to the minute 60, we played okay. So Wigan didn't shot on target in 1 hour of game. That's the reality. So we had the ball, but not enough depth. The second phase of the attack, we didn't do well. So we didn't get enough shots on target. But at least they didn't shot as well. So we were on the game, but minute 60, we lost control. We disappeared from the game, and this is one thing that cannot happen. So for the next game, we have to try to improve that. We have to play much better in the last period of the game, because in the recent games, we have been showing not enough level in the last period of the game. This is true. This is one thing that everyone could see, and we have to try to arrive to the end of the game in a much better position. This is one of the things. We talk about many things, but we have to try to attack more. We have to try to get more presence in the last third. And then obviously we have to try to get our clean sheet and our set pieces. That this is one thing that we have been really strong in all these, I would say, 3 seasons. We have been very strong in set plays, and we have to continue being like that. But look, we reviewed very well. Now is down to go tomorrow and to try to do things with passion and with the right level of concentration.
On tomorrow, Narcís, how is your squad shaping up? Do you have any players who are going to now be missing out? Can you welcome anyone back into the fold? How are you looking going into tomorrow's game?
Yeah. This is a pity because Oli Turton has a big injury in the knee, so he's going to be out 6 months, 7 months. We'll see, because the injury was bad. And we all feel sorry for him, you know, because he's a great human being. He's an unbelievable human being, very good football player, massive for us. But it's what it is. It's what it is. So we have to face the adversities. And from here, I want to send a message to Oli Turton, because he's a great man. He's a great man, very important for the dressing room. And we will try to win for him as well. And then on the other hand, we have Thomas, that had this this thing in the minute 60, but it's not bad. So I think that maybe this week could come back. We'll see, because now every hour counts, and we are expecting the medical staff to tell us something, but it's not big. So this week, we'll see when. I don't know yet, but it's going to come back.
What's the nature of that injury? Sorry.
I would say hamstring.
Okay.
Groin. Sorry.
Okay.
Groin.
Cool. Just on Ollie, that obviously is a massive blow in your role at the moment, and obviously going forward once Neil and Ronnie come in. How do you go about managing that situation and keeping his spirits up effectively?
We have more players, so I truly believe so I am very confident, with the squad that we have. Another one is going to replace him. We have players there with experience, like Matthew Lawton, Matty Pearson, even young lads that can help. So we have options. That's the good thing. Obviously, to lose any player always is a sad moment. It doesn't matter who he is, because everyone is important for us. But we have options to replace, so I think that we have to stay together, and this has to make us stronger as well, because we have another reason for doing the thing. I am just sad for him, because he's a very good man and important for the squad. But look, there is another motivation to try to give him the win. As well, we want to give the win for Neil to arrive here in a better picture. That would be great for us. And look, we're going to try to do it tomorrow, and hopefully it can happen, But I think that we are closer to get the result we want if we are positive, and if we are with the right mindset.
What do you make to Stoke City? Because there may be a side based on pre-season predictions. They've also underachieved this season. Huddersfield Town, of course, beat them near the start of the season as well. What do you make to the test that you're going to face tomorrow?
Yeah, it's big always, to play against Stoke City and away is obviously a tough game. We know that they have a very good squad. Probably they are, I don't want to talk about them, but yeah, they have a very good squad. But we have to be focused on our performances now. So we don't want to talk too much about the other teams, because we have a lot of job to do with our thing. And so obviously respecting them a lot, because it's a good team and it's good coaching staff and good players. This is what they are, obviously. But we have to be focused on ourselves, in the things that we can control, in the things that we have to do better, and to prepare our mindset well to arrive to the game tomorrow in the perfect condition.
You mentioned just finally, hopefully giving Neil and Ronnie a present to come into on Thursday. I'm sure Neil will be watching on in some capacity on Wednesday night. Do you feel that's extra motivation for the players?
I think so. And I'm going to use this for the players as well, because the new manager obviously is going to be watching the game. He's going to be thinking about the things that he wants to do. And look, players they have to be adaptable. So they have to try to get the information of one coach, then another coach. So for them, it's very important to give a very good first impression to the new manager, so that tomorrow they will have the chance.
Nice to talk to you again. Good luck for tomorrow.
Always. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It up.
Welcome to Stephen. Next, please.
And that's this.
Good morning.
There was some fans talking about Thomas in the warm-up. Was that injury something that he went into the game with, or did he have a knock at all?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so that he suffered the thing when he was kicking a long ball from a goal kick. So he felt something, and then he was feeling that the thing was going up. And yeah, he decided to stop because he was not feeling well. But now the feelings are different. He started to be in a better position, but we don't know if he's going to be available for tomorrow yet. So we have to wait until the medical staff says something to us.
Would it be Nick that covered for him again? Would it be Nick Belokovic that covered for him?
Yeah. If Thomas is not there, Nick is going to be the man who is going to be in goal, because we feel that he did well when he he was playing and is a big player for the future of this club. We believe on him, and we think that he can do it well if he has to play.
When you've watched the game back, Tom said that you've watched it many times already. What have you learned from watching that game about what you could do differently tomorrow?
It's what I said before. I think that there were two games the other day, from the minute 1 to the minute 60, and then from the minute 60 to the end. We lost control. We went deep into the game, back foot, and we allowed them to attack us and to have chances. And not maybe big chances, but we lost the emotion of the game. And the emotion of the game is one thing that you have to try to control in football, because they're very thin lines. And when we started to go back and to stay deep, and we stopped pressing high, we allow Wigan to be more alive, to be there. And we lost the control. So it's one thing that we have to try to improve, and we have to do it quickly, because tomorrow there is another one, and we have to be more aggressive. And I think that on the other hand, we stop having possession. So we're having possession, maybe not hurting the opponent, but at the same time that we're having passes, we're not allowing them to attack us. So after that, when we lost the possession, we just were defending in the game. So we have to try to improve that.
Yeah. A player we forgot to ask about the other day, Ben Jackson. What's his situation?
Ben Jackson is coming back to the squad. He's going to start to train maybe on Thursday with the squad. So it's pretty close to come back, and is another asset of the club that is very important for us. Young player from the academy, who is a great guy as well, good football player, and we think that he can grow a lot. So we're waiting, and we're expecting him to come back quick, because I think that we think that he can help.
That's all from me. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Best of luck tomorrow.
Narcís, there's been a lot of talk, and there'll be more to come about Neil and all this. But how important is it that you don't waste the opportunity of picking up 3 points on Wednesday and don't lose focus?
Very. This is the most important thing now, because Neil is going to help us a lot, but he's still not here. He's going to be here on Thursday. So now is the most important thing. So think about the future is just a waste of time. So present is today, good training, present is tomorrow, good game, try to get the points, try to get the 3 points that is going to put ourselves in a better position. And this is all it matters now. Then after the game, we will go to the next thing and to the new thing. But now, as a professionals that we are, we have to try to win this game with all the things. So because it's massive for the club, it's massive for the team, it's massive for every one of us. So 3 points is the most important thing. Stoke now is the most important thing. And the new news doesn't need to confuse us to start to think about what is going to happen on Thursday. And this is my speech with the players, to try to make them conscious that the most important is to compete well tomorrow and get the points back to Huddersfield.
And you've got a lot of experienced players in this squad. Have you seen that focus at Canalside since?
Yeah. Yesterday I could see there. Obviously they were down after the Wigan games. It's normal. You have to feel the pain as well, because this is part of the job. And when you have commitment with the club, everything that is not going well hurts you. So it's not easy to be there as well sometimes. So I think that the people and the players, they feel. So, which is a very important thing. But yesterday was a day to recover ourselves. I think that when we left the training ground, we were in a much better place, all of us. And now we are with a different energy, knowing the mistakes that we did, and waiting to put the things right tomorrow.
And this is obviously your second spell as caretaker this season. What did you learn in the first one that has helped you in this one?
In the first one?
The first spell as caretaker, what did you learn about preparing for matches or maybe dealing with us?
Has been very different games. No? Cardiff game was one scenario. We were coming from one thing. The other day against Wigan, we were coming from another thing. It's not the same. But yeah, I'm just feeling confidence. For me, it's a normal thing. I've done that in Spain before. Here in this club, I feel like at home. It's not a problem. I do the job. I know what to say to them. I know how to prepare the team. And then on Thursday, we will come back to the other thing. But yeah, just normal, natural things and hoping to win.
So it sounds like try not to be too different.
No, exactly. Be natural, be the same man, so because we all know what is happening. So it's just a normal thing. Someone has to take charge for the game. It's my responsibility as assistant coach of the club. Happy to do that. So, and the players understand everything. So it's easy, natural, and yeah.
And I'm sure working for Neil Warnock will be like nothing you've ever done before and probably nothing you'll ever do again. So how excited are you about just learning different ways of doing things, different approaches for you as a coach?
Yeah, 100%. For me, it's going to be new. It's going to be new, different experience. One man with a lot of experience in the championship in England, in all the teams that he has been working for, and yeah, an older man than me, which is a thing that I love, because he has experience, he has knowledge, and I'm going to be learning lots of things. So I'm looking forward to stay with him, to get to know, and hopefully he's going to be happy to work with me as well. So we'll see. Only times will say the truth, and then we'll, expecting to get to know him, to work with him, and to go again.
And it's very clear that one thing you both have from your very different backgrounds is a big passion for Huddersfield Town Football Club. How important is it that you've got somebody coming in who's got that already?
No, 100%, because I think that this is the most important thing. One man who knows the club, one man who believes, that Huddersfield Town represents. And he has passion and love for the club. For me, it's the most important thing, So this is why I feel as a man who works for Huddersfield that is a great appointment. It's a great appointment. So I think that is exactly what we need. And and on Thursday we will start the new thing.